We analyzed the 25 top-selling vehicles of 2022 to see, Dad.
Yes.
Did their MSRPs for 2023 go up, go down, stay the same? Spoiler alert, not many went down. We did it for both the base trim level and also the mid-trim from year over year.
I think that's a fair thing to do.
We will put the link to where you can access the data down below in the description. Dad, number one, the top selling vehicle in the United States, the Ford F-150. The base price in 2023 is $35,680. That is a 7.7% increase year over year on the base MSRP. Now, if you want the base trim, $59,135. That is a 16.6% increase year over year in the mid-level trim for the F-150.
Dare I say that's staggering?
That is very high. Good thing we didn't stop the research. Just base trim, the mid trim. Chevy Silverado, Dad, up a modest 5.2% year over year for the base trim and 5.2% for the mid-level trim.
Okay.
The Ram 1500 up a negligible 1%. Year over year for the base trim, up a very impressive 20.4% for the mid-level trim.
Wow.
No wonder folks are getting those for 15% off MSRP.
Yes.
The RAV4, Dad, the base price up 3.5%, the mid-level price up 3.2%. Good luck finding base Toyotas. We did a video about that recently. Camry up 1.4% on the base, 1.2% on the mid-level. So that's modest, but again,
that is modest.
Good luck finding a base.
Yes.
Tesla hasn't yet increased MSRPs this year.
Yes,
we'll
but they did several times last year.
And they likely will again in the future. Who knows if it's this year, but definitely in the future. GMC Sierra, Dad, up 5% on the base level, 4.4% on the mid level. The Honda CR-V, we've poo-pooed Honda, up 18% at their entry level price point, up 6.9% at the mid level. CarEdge.com/finance pops. You can go there and do what?
You can finance, refinance, save money, and it only takes seconds to do.
All right, go take a peek. Don't go to the dealer without getting a pre-approval. We're here to help. Toyota Tacoma only up 2.1% and 1.6%.
So Toyota seems to be doing their best to hold the line on price increases.
Yes, it does seem that way. We've got more Toyotas coming up here in just a second. The Jeep Grand Cherokee, that's up 6.8% at the base level, 6.9% at the mid level. Toyota Highlander, 1.5% and 1.8%.
Wow.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's modest.
Yeah.
That is less than the rate of inflation.
Oh my God. This one is really surprising.
The Toyota Corolla, the base trim level is up 5.2%, but the mid level is down 4.8% year over year.
Wow.
Value alert.
Yes. So that would be the way to go. Now, my suspicion is the base price went up because they're not going to be really making a lot of them.
Yep.
And they wanted to get the mid-level that the people will be able to buy at a slightly lower price point to make it effectively their entry-level vehicle.
Exactly. The Chevy Equinox, Dad. Can you believe there's 212,000 Chevy Equinoxes that were sold last year? Wow.
Yeah.
1.1% increase at the base level, 1% on the mid-level.
Very nice.
That's mid-trim. Ford Explorer, 3.4% on the base, stayed the same. Mid-level. Tesla Model 3 hasn't changed yet this year. The Nissan Rogue, Dad, less than 1% on the base level. 9.5% increase in price at the mid-trim.
Okay.
Okay, Nissan. We see you, Nissan. Sales slumping.
Well, I do believe part of that has to do with the fact that I think it was redesigned for 2023.
Jeep Wrangler, 4.4% and 3.4%. The Hyundai Tucson, 5.7 and 4.5. Subaru Crosstrek, 2.3 and 4.7. And the Honda Accord, Dad, 2.8 and a whopping 9.7%. We've got a few more here. The Mazda CX-5, Dad, Mazda's not jacking up the MSRPs, only up 1.6% and 1% respectively. The Subaru Outback, again, not jacking up on the base level, 2.8 and 5.2 on their mid-trim. The Nissan Altima, 1.5 and 2.1. Ford Escape, 1.2 and a shocking minus 3.2% on the mid-trim level. And the Honda Civic, Dad, up 10.6% because, well, they got rid of their base trim year over year, but only 3.4% up on that mid-trim option. What's your take on this as we ran through the data? Surprises, anything that shocks you?
Well, I mean, some of the Ram increases at 20%. Is it surprising? No, because the cost of raw materials is going up. And what was proven to the manufacturers during the pandemic is that people will pay over MSRP. So in order for the manufacturers to be able to increase their profit margins, they realized that they could increase the invoice price and the MSRP on the vehicles to the dealers.
Yeah.
So yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all that we're seeing these type of price increases, and I doubt very seriously with the cost of raw materials and some supply chain issues that we'll ever see prices really going down. What I suspect we will see as inventories continue to grow to a certain degree is we will see an increase in incentives from the manufacturers to help move these vehicles.
So the ones that look good to me on this list would be a mid-trim Toyota Corolla. Like that is the one that stands out, down 4.8%. We had one more that was a significant decline. That would be the Ford Escape.
Yes.
The mid-trim Ford Escape down at 3.2%. Those are going to be the two on this list that stand out among the rest. The one that stands out in the wrong direction is obviously that Ram 1500 that went up more than 20% on the mid-trim Ram.
And the Ford F-150 up 16.6%.
Yeah, those two. And then when you think about the Ford F-150 Lightning, and that's up 44%.
40%.
40%.
Yeah, still.
Eesh.
Yeah, I'm not buying any of them.
There you have it. Take a peek at the data down below. Let us know what other vehicles you want to see on this list. We just did the top 25 best selling.
Yes.
Let us know what you want to see, and we can dig into the research.
Apparently we can.